Now, when I started YouTubing my weight loss journey, my starting weight was 274.4 pounds. That means that as of today, my total weight loss is What is up, Sara Squad? Welcome back to my channel, Lose Weight Sara, where I'm on a mission to lose 100 pounds my way, which now includes a vertical sleeve gastrectomy that I had on August 19th. Big thank you to all the new subscribers, and of course, love for my existing subscribers too. I'm so excited for you guys to join me on my weight loss journey. As I previously mentioned, I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on August 19th. I'm almost 1 month post-op, getting there, I think another 7 days, and it'll be a whole month since I've had surgery, and I can't believe how fast time is actually going. It is just crazy. This was my first week being able to eat solid foods. I was on a soft food plan. I have 2 goals on this plan. I have to meet my water goal, which is 64 ounces a day. That's no problem, easy peasy. The second goal is hitting at least 60 grams of protein. Now that is a little bit of a challenge. So I'm still relying pretty heavily on protein shakes, but I was able to add in some softer foods. I had a cheeseburger without a bun the other day. I had some tuna fish, scrambled eggs, hard-boiled eggs. I just tried a bunch of different soft foods, and it's just really crazy because I saw my video last week, which I will link to up here if you missed it. I definitely can't eat a whole lot of food. So hitting that protein goal is really, really tricky. So I'm still relying on those water supplements, protein shakes, the Premier protein shakes, muscle milk shakes that I have that are pre-made, and then some protein powders as well. But it's really, really hard to do. And I definitely made some food choice mistakes this week. I'm gonna talk about that in another upcoming video here really soon because it was pretty interesting. I have a lot to learn with my new eating style and my new stomach pouch. It's really interesting to me because probably some of the habits that caused me to have these issues that I had this week were probably issues that were hindering me from losing weight before I had the surgery. So it's kind of interesting, but we will talk about that in another video. I also started my vitamin regimen this week, and the bariatric vitamins that I had, oh my gosh. So for those of you who have had babies, if you ever had to take prenatal vitamins, and I know I can't be the only one, but those prenatals made me so nauseous. The bariatric vitamins is a very similar feeling. I just wanted to dry heave. It was gross. I couldn't stand them. So I did a little bit of homework and digging around, and actually what a lot of people recommended were the Flintstone chewable vitamins that I remember taking back in the 90s. Well, guess what? They're still around, and I'm taking those now, and they seem to be doing just fine. They don't make me feel sick. I also have to take a calcium supplement, so I have these chewable, they're caramel flavored vitamin chews that I really like, and those don't seem to bother me. So doing really good in the vitamin department. I also managed to hit my exercise goal again this week. It was a little bit hotter than usual, so I couldn't go out on my walks as often as I wanted to. Plus I was really busy at work, so that presented some challenges as well. I'm hoping that the weather cools down in the next couple weeks and I can really start getting out there. Now I'm still 3 weeks away since I had that hiatal hernia repair. I can't exercise or lift weights until I'm 6 weeks out. So I've got a little bit of a ways to go, but I am getting so anxious to start running. I am really excited to see what my running progress looks like in my now slightly lighter body because I have not run since my weight was in the 240s. I think it's gonna be interesting just to see how I do, but I know I'm gonna have to build up to where I was. I was doing really well in my 240s, 250s. I was able to run, anywhere from 1 to 3 laps, just depending on the weather. So I'm curious to see how it goes when I can start back up again. If I'm able to make progress a little faster, if I feel different running, I keep thinking about it and I can't wait. And I think I'm probably gonna set some goals around running for maybe not for the rest of this year since I do have to build back up, but at least for early next year. Now, as I mentioned last week, week 3 after a bariatric surgery is typically known as like the dreaded 3-week stall. Since you can start eating foods again, it only makes sense that your weight and your body might be like,
excuse me, what the heck is going on? Where are all these calories coming from all of a sudden? We were just drinking liquids for quite some time there. What's happening?
Well, I'm very happy to say that while my weight loss did slow pretty significantly, I didn't stall. So last week I weighed in at 225 pounds. This week I weighed in at 223.2 pounds. So that is a loss of 1.8 pounds for the week. Now, when I started YouTubing my weight loss journey, my starting weight was 274.4 pounds. That means that as of today, my total weight loss is 51.2 pounds. I am halfway on my weight loss journey. I am so excited and proud. And you know what that means. Whenever I hit a weight loss milestone, I love to show you guys some before and after magic, like I like to call it. So why don't we take a look at some of these comparison pictures? So the first set of pictures I wanted to show you is from this year. The pictures from April and then right before surgery in August and then just today in September. And I was really blown away by what a difference in just a few months, but particularly the difference from August to September. This is only, just barely a month, and I'm really amazed at the big difference you can see. Now here is my photo from when I started YouTubing in April of 2020 compared to this morning in September, and I have a hard time believing that I am even the same person in these pictures. My shoulders are smaller, my stomach, my hips, my thighs, everything just looks smaller, and I'm completely blown away by this transformation over the last 2 years or so. I also wanted to share with you my measurements because those have changed pretty significantly over the last 2 years as well. You guys know too, I'm a huge fan of having more than just the scale as your only measurement of progress. That's why these before and after pictures, these measurements, I think are so important. So if you're not taking those today, start taking them now. It doesn't matter where you are in your journey, start taking the pictures, start taking your measurements. So we really see just a tremendous difference in my measurements from May of 2020. Those were the earliest ones that I could find to today, which is September 11th. And I'm really just blown away by these results. I also took my measurements the morning of surgery. So before I went to the hospital, I took my measurements in the morning right when I woke up. So when we look at May of 2020 to today, there is a total difference of 5.5 inches off my hips. My waist, we saw 7.25 inches, 1 inch off my left arm, and then 3.5 inches off my left thigh, which these numbers are just staggering. But a lot of that difference, if you notice, came from surgery to today, which is just really, really mind-blowing. One thing I want to point out here, my neck measurement, I've always struggled with that. Either my hair gets in the way, I never quite remember where I take the measurement from, so it comes out kind of wonky. I'm probably going to stop tracking my neck measurement only because we can very obviously see in the pictures that there is a tremendous difference in my neck. So again, one of those things I just never quite got right, but that's why we keep doing this so that we can learn and grow and figure out what works and what doesn't. So wow, it just feels so good to be over the halfway point on my weight loss journey. I probably can set my goal a little bit lower, but I really want to play it by ear and see how this goes and stick with my original goal because it's got a lot of meaning to me since I've been working at it for so long. I mean, it's taken me 2 years and a major surgery to get this far, so I'm just going to relish every win for what it is and not worry too much about what the final number should be, so long as I am meeting my goals and doing everything that I'm supposed to take care of myself and lose this weight for good. Ultimately, what I'm most proud of is that I never gave up. No matter how hard things got, no matter how my depression affected me, no matter how external things affected me, I never quit. I never gave up on myself. It took me a long time to get here, and I'm excited for the second half of this journey now and getting off this 48 point whatever pounds that I have to go. I know I can do it now. I know I'm equipped with the tools to help me, and I am just excited. And I'm really most excited out of everything to have you guys along with me. I appreciate you. Some of you have been with me since I started. Some of you just joined me, but you're here cheering me on, and it's so meaningful to me. And I know you guys are excited for me too, and that just touches my heart, and I can't say thank you enough. I know I say it in every video. I know I say that I say it in every video, but there's a really true reason for that, and that's because I would not be where I am today without your support, your encouragement, you holding me accountable, you guys checking in on me when I haven't been on in a while. It just all means a lot, and I'm so grateful for you. I could never really express that enough. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget that. It helps me and helps the channel. And if you're new and this is the first video of mine that you're seeing, be sure to hit that little subscribe button down in the corner and follow along with the rest of my post-op journey. We've got just 48 point something more pounds to go till I reach my 100-pound goal. So until next time, I'll see you real soon.